everyone. Okay, just let me check if the chat is working. Hello, good evening. Is it working? Yes. Hi, good evening everyone. Oh sorry, I've not turned on the webcam. This is all me. Okay, I'm not in pajamas, like Uniqlo pajamas today because Singapore has been raining like almost every day, and I think my pajamas are not dry, so I'm just wearing a t-shirt. Okay, so today there is no drawing in pajamas because I have no pajamas. I have t-shirts, so today I'm wearing t-shirt. Okay, so tonight is I'm continuing with the Inktober prompts. So the prompt for last week was stairs. So I think during the stream last week I think I said something like I'm going to sketch walk, like, and no, I'm going out to urban sketch and then possibly look for something that is related to stairs and draw from there. But actually it's sketch walk tomorrow. It's sketch walk tomorrow morning in a few hours. It's at 9ish, and I don't think I want to spend the time looking for stairs. So it's gonna be at Orchard Road, because for Urban Sketchers Singapore we normally have like a tradition, like we always go to Orchard like at the end of the year because we wanted to sketch like the Christmas lightings and stuff like that. So normally it's in December, but then I think because the plan that they had for November, which is like tomorrow, there was some changes, so they pushed forward the Orchard one. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to Orchard, and this is like the Black Friday weekend, so yeah, maybe I'll go shopping, like because there's all the stores there and stuff like. Although I think most people shop online right now, but yeah, it's still good to go and just see what's there. So today I'm not doing isometric because it's stairs. So stairs, I can do ink and wash. I can do buildings. So I happen to see this beautiful. I have the reference over there, that corner, top left hand side. Yeah, okay. It's actually a photograph taken by a friend who is on Instagram. So he's called Joseph. He's from Korea. He took this photograph. I think he went to somewhere in Mokpo. Just let me check the name. It's a city. It's one of the Korean city, and yes, Mokpo, Mokpo is an actual place. Just let me see. City. It's in like the, I don't know, southern part of it's quite far. It's actually, wow, it's actually very far from Seoul. It's like near Busan. Is it near Busan? Near Jeju. Yeah, it's really quite a interesting place. Okay, I have not been to many places in Korea. And what I noticed about Korea is that a lot of the places, like the buildings and stuff, they are all like built on slopes, mountainside, hillside. So you have a lot of these like interesting alleyways that slopes down, like you see staircases, you see like old buildings on the sides, and it's really very beautiful. So this picture I think is really nice. So I'm gonna just do this today. It doesn't look very difficult. I don't know whether I have time to do the painting. If I don't, okay, I plan to do this until like about, what time is it now? It's like 11:30. Okay, it's near like 12. So I will do this until like 1, and if like by then I can't finish it, I might continue tomorrow evening, and which one, I will just continue from wherever I stopped at. Okay, so I'm going back to my Bao Hong sketchbook. So I've been using this for the past few times. Yeah, so I actually did like Instagram opinion, like a poll, and about which painting I should convert to a postcard for this year. Because normally what I do, it's like a tradition. I wouldn't say okay, like something that I do. Like I would convert my paintings into postcards, and then I will either sell them for the next year, or I can give it to my like friends and things like that, people, for like the thanks for the year kind of thing. So I think these are those that I took them from the Inktober52 um, what do you call that, challenges. So one of the pieces that had like quite a lot of people liking, or like it went up like tops, is this one in the polls. This is actually okay, I have to adjust. Okay, this is actually like a street scene in Seoul. I don't know, it's not Seoul. Is it Busan? I'm not sure where. Daegu. I think I was in Daegu, last year, when I went to Korea. So this one had quite a lot of people like. So I'll convert this to a postcard. I think even this one. Is it this one? I'm not sure whether this one got in. This is UFO. Oh, this one too. So this is a drawing that I did. It's from a reference photograph I took. It's this place in Austria. I really like this architecture. The architecture, yeah. And I think one of this one as well. So this is actually the Benno, some rice fields in Philippines, and yeah, it was for the prompt was Gauntlet, so Gaun Gaunlet, something that Thanos had. Okay, Gauntlet. So that was for Gauntlet, and then after that I went, and then October started, and then I just went and did the isometric stuff. So yeah, so now I am going to draw, starting a new page, and I'm going to draw this painting, this one there, this guy. So I already included the reference photograph, so you can see actually what I am doing. So two pieces, two wall, some stairs. You get to see a little bit of the town and the shops and stuff like that, and then you see the sea and in the background. So it's gonna be pretty easy. Really, there's the perspective, still perspective. I think it's really easy. So normally what I do is I will just do what I normally do now. So I will cover the edges with washi tape. You can use masking tape as well, but I find masking tape too strong, and sometimes I can destroy. Sometimes my the corners, when I peel off the strips, they can pull off, and I tell you, when that happens, I feel like killing myself, especially like at the end. When you are painting, and you are really careful at everything, and then when the end, when you peel off and you peel off parts of the paper, I tell you, I feel like killing myself when that happens. So yeah, I think you have to, it's some part technique and also some part the tape that you have. So this tape here is a washi that I got from Daiso, and it's quite thin. So I don't have to I don't have to get that really thick. Don't get the thick ones, because imagine covering the edges, and then you realize that you don't really have much to draw. So even this is actually quite small. It's yeah, it's just a little bit like off. My camera looks a little bit off, I think. Wait, let me pull this out a little bit. Yeah, okay, it's better now, right? Okay. Yeah, as I said, yeah. So okay, and then we can start drawing. So I will normally, I'm not sure which pen I'll use today. It depends on what pen I have still inked. I am not sure. Tomorrow I actually have to get ready for tomorrow as well. So I think I might just use this one here. So this is the Twisby Echo Gold. No, not Echo. Twisby Gold. This one is funny. Like this is the stub nib. Okay, the fat flat one. I'm not sure if I'll use it later, but this is the only one that I have with the waterproof ink, because I'm doing a ink and wash technique. So what happened here is that then I will have to use a water resistant pen to draw, or else I can also use technical pens like these. So this one is the Shinhan touch liner. I think it's quite apt, like this is a Korean reference photograph, and I'm using like Korean material. Oh, maybe I should like just confine myself to Korean art materials today. I do have some Shinhan, so maybe I'll use. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. And I think the colors that I have are actually quite similar to like really what's in here. Okay, so today will be a Korean challenge. Okay, so I'll use the Shinhan technical pen, and I'll use the Shinhan watercolor. Oh, so fun. I even have gouache, so if I need to, I will use the gouache as well. I recently got the Shinhan Pass gouache. So the Pass is PASS. It is like a hybrid watercolor gouache kind of paint. Okay, so pardon my auntiness because I have to clip up my hair or else I'll feel hot because of this. I have this light here that turned on, and it generated a little bit of heat, so it's a little bit hot. Okay, so let's keep this guy. So tomorrow I'll use this while I've been sketching. Yeah, I've been wanting to use this pen. Oh, let me show you. It's a beautiful pen. It's a zoom nib. Okay, so this is the one that I really like. But I have not been able to finish up the ink that I currently inking it with. Yeah, but I'm so dying to try it. So I think next week I hope to finish up using this pen, then I can go out and sketch one of the days. Okay, so let's keep this, and we start with the pencil drawing first. Yay! Okay, finally have everything just settled. Let me just check my handphone just to make sure that I don't have any weird things happening. Yep, okay, nothing weird, no weird messages or stuff like that. Okay, alrighty. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so I start with I do have an iPad over here, so you guys can just look at the reference photograph that you have, and I'll look at my iPad. All right. I'm quite glad I actually took this. This is not a photograph. I didn't get my friend on Instagram to send me the photograph. This is in fact I took a screenshot of his post on Instagram, and it's like, you know, I'm quite surprised. It's really quite clear. Yeah. So wow. There's no need for photograph. You can just use your handphone. So I hope that the autofocus is fixed. So for this painting, as I said, normally for me when I draw, I will use a pencil to sort of like draft out the edges first, so that I know that I am getting it correct. Okay, so I mean, I think this part here, I don't know, it may be a little bit boring for people to actually see this part, because there's really nothing much to see. It's really me drafting out, but I think it's important. It's something that you shouldn't forget to do. I think I want to see a little bit more of the street, so I will try to just push this a little bit to the side, so giving me more space to actually play with the colors and the actual drawing. So it has been a while since I do drawings like these, so I may get like the perspective wrong, which was what happened recently when I did the drawing, the shop front drawing. I usually do shop front drawings on Sunday mornings, and I've been doing it like for the past year, I think, like a good year. This is like really not so good. Okay, so I need to pay attention to the perspective. Yeah, so I've been doing it for close to a year, but I think I only recently started streaming it. Previously I had always just been posting, but I think when I first started off, I did post more often, like up to maybe 3 times a week. Yeah, but I probably had more time. Oh, I think I hear my husband playing game on his Switch. Is it Switch? Yeah, because he recently got a game, the no, the Avengers. I forgot the actual name, like the Avengers game. Yeah, so he's like super crazy about it. Uh, Maybe he should stream his playing. If I get to like convince him to do that, that would be quite funny. And you hear him like, actually no, sometimes I play with him. Like just now we played it on our TV, and it was good fun. The graphics was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if anybody play this piece. Play this piece. Play this game. It's called the Avengers something. I thought he's playing, or maybe he's watching video. Not sure. But anyway, yeah. Let me just continue. Yeah. So I really like Korea, architecture. Not, I mean, I like the traditional architecture, but I also like the this like street scene where people actually the actual places that people lived in, because they actually um, have very unique way of like putting their houses. Like they actually put them on like hillsides, and you have just houses just popping up left and right, and it's not like totally, it's not that kind that it's like nicely designed, and you don't have them all like in nice squares and stuff like that. It's just kind of haphazard, and I think it's pretty cool. And I think I heard like from a few, I do know like other sketchers, and they all like sketching um Korea. Yeah, in fact I think this year we are supposed to go to Bandung for our sketch, what do you call that, the Asia Link sketch walk. But because of COVID, we had to postpone it to next year. I'm not even sure if we could go next year. So we are supposed to go to Korea, Suwon, I think it's Suwon. I'm not sure. I think so. It's another city. And we're supposed to go next year, so it got postponed to the year after. So I'm really looking forward to going to Korea, and hopefully like when everything is it's all right, we get vaccine and everything, we get to travel. I have enough leave. I will apply for a good few weeks and maybe spend time traveling in Korea. I don't know, I'm just thinking, because I've been to Seoul for like but it was a, what do you call that, a package tour. So I couldn't do a lot of like myself walking, and I can't do things that I really want to. Oh, getting this wrong. When I'm talk, and then, oh man, yeah, this one is a little bit off. Oh, I have to erase it. The kind of thing sometimes when I haven't, this always happens when I take a break from drawing architectural things, like buildings and stuff like that, and I always get the perspective wrong after that, and then I waste time having to erase and stuff like that. But it happens, and yeah, no big deal. I just have to erase and redraw it. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, at that time I went there with a package tour, and we just have to follow. I think they are also on my YouTube channel, so I'm streaming to Twitch and YouTube. So for people who are on my YouTube channel, who are watching from YouTube, I do have videos that I have uploaded about on my trip to Korea with my parents last year. Yeah, we really enjoy it, and I really quite like that Korea. There's a lot of things to see. I really love the buildings, how they have just pop up like that, and very beautiful, I think. Very organic and beautiful. Nothing too, like Singapore, everything is just so planned so well, and everything just looks the same. Yeah. Another place that is like that is Vietnam, which we luckily went last year, Hanoi. And I thought that the buildings there were so cool. They were all like, they were not the best, like they are not like white or like steel and everything, and they are not like sophisticated, but you do see things in built in a very creative way, which I really like. Yeah. Okay. I always have all sorts of weird things to say. So, but you guys, you know, which is your favorite country to visit? You know, for this kind of for walking. You know, what other country would you recommend? Your city or the town that you live in. You know, for this kind of design. I mean, this kind of trip, the drawing trip. Because yeah, we used to have all these drawing trips, and sometimes when I pick a trip, like a location, a destination for my travel, I try to pick a place that has got, you know, very nice buildings or very nice nature, like mountains and stuff like that. So I've been to like Iceland, you know, that kind, and Norway, because of the beautiful sceneries and stuff like that. So good to know. You know, I mean, we can't travel, but it's always good to know, so that in time to come, when we get to travel, when everything's open up again, we are ready. You know, I'm ready with my money. I'm ready to go. Okay, so I think in the picture, this one slightly comes out more. This part comes out actually more, like probably here, but I think it's okay. You know, yeah. So the thing about architecture drawing is that you is really, I think it's easier than drawing people or drawing plants or drawing people. Actually, plants are okay, like flowers, stuff like that. They are actually okay, but I think people is hard. Like especially if you are going to draw someone, you know, you have to have that. You really have to be good at it, because if not, if the people that you draw don't look like them, you will feel so lousy. You know, I will. I mean, at least for me, I will feel very lousy. Okay, so for this part here, we have to be very careful how we draw the staircase. So I just wanna make sure. Okay, let me close that. Okay, I just wanna make sure that everything is. Oh, hello, hi, Alexander Coho. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Did I don't know, where do you from? I don't know. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, let's continue with this. Yeah, I should actually switch to Twitch, yeah, because Twitch has all these like interesting things happening. Whereas YouTube is okay, it's blah. Okay. All right, let's continue. Yeah. So if you don't see me saying that, if you don't see me react, it's because I'm actually not looking at the right screen. Okay, I think I should just. Well, okay. Alrighty, so let's continue. Okay, this one is actually higher, so I need to make sure that I draw it slightly higher. Sorry if it's like taking. It's like. Okay, luckily my fingers are not so thick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So actually the end of the year is coming, and there's still a lot of things. I find like this year I mean, kind of things kind of just come to like a standstill. A lot of things were like halted, like stopped. A lot of things couldn't proceed, and yeah, just quite disruptive, I think. But also good, because we discover other things. We discover our family, especially when we all had to go on quarantine and stuff like that. We had to like be locked down. Oh, okay, okay, Alexander is from YouTube. Okay, yay! Hi, thank you. Thanks for your subscription. Yeah, I'm always happy to see people subscribe, and the problem I have with subscription is that I can't see, you know, sometimes they don't tell you the reason, or I can't find the reason why people subscribe. Yeah, and I find that, like, you know, quite difficult, and especially the part where you can't really talk to them like like in face to face or that kind of stuff, so you can't really ask them questions. So if you guys have certain requests, or there's certain things that you like me to do, to cover, um, do let me know. Okay, I think you can DM me on Instagram or other platforms, and I would gladly help you if you want to. Oops, sorry. Sometimes so sorry. Yeah, I get carried away, and then I just forgot that this one was not being recorded. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so that's, I don't think I need to be like too prescriptive over here. It can be slightly different. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I continue with the drawing. I'm going to just watch me, as I as I paint, as I draw. So I think today is Black Friday, so I was just thinking maybe not so many people will be online, because most people would be like maybe shopping away, on their handphone, or they might be having dinner, because I think especially in the States, this is actually an event. It's not all about shopping. I mean, I guess in other country it became like just a shopping thing, but then probably in the States, it's probably a time for people to be close to each other, to visit friends. I guess like for now you can't visit friends, but then probably on Zoom or something, people will have dinner together. Yeah. And it's time to catch up with friends and family, so there probably won't be so many people watching it. But since I'm just thinking, since I have decided what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead, and anyway, this week was pretty crazy because I had an audit to do. I'm an auditor by profession, so I audit factories, manufacturing companies, and there are a lot of things. There are a lot of like technical knowledge I need to have. I have to, there's a lot of talking and discussion, and trying to convince people about stuff, which I think it's something that you wouldn't know that you need to have until you until I take up the job. Like, I didn't know that I had to have all these kind of knowledge and abilities, but it's okay. I think these are something that we can all learn to get to we can all learn to have. This one seemed a little bit, oh, okay. Okay, someone actually asked me something. I think Alexander asked me something on YouTube, but yeah, I'll answer you later on, okay? Because I'm still doing this. If I switch over, I'm not very sure if anything will happen to the drawing, to the actual thing. Okay, I'm gonna just slightly draw this slightly different from the actual, the reference photograph, especially here. Like, it's gonna be slightly different. Okay, this part here, but I don't think people can tell the difference lah, because it's just a draw. It's a drawing of a place, so it's probably not so different. You can actually make some changes and people can't really tell the difference. Okay, this one here is, I think, like a top of a temple, because it's like red and green. So for temples, normally they are red and green color in Asian countries. So Alexander, I will answer you later because I am streaming. Okay. it's kind of fun to have people ask me stuff. Yeah, because I think, you know, you wouldn't know what people want to know unless they ask you. Of course, like when we prepare, you know, the YouTube videos and stuff like that, we try to sort of anticipate. You know, like for me, what I do is I would put myself in the shoe of someone watching the video, and I ask myself, you know, what would I like to know? But of course, I am not you, so I do not know what you would like to know. So it's all my estimation and postulation and I guessing, my guesses, which may not be completely true. So if you guys do have any questions on any of the videos, just let me know. Yeah, just say hi, you know, and then I will be happy to answer. Okay. Okay, let me just check that I still have everything alright. Okay, so I need to be careful here because this one here is actually the sky. Wait, this one here is actually, this part here is actually the sea, and we have some distant islands over here, which, yeah, I shouldn't forget to draw. So this one actually has a lot of elements over here. This drawing here, the elements are actually here, like in between the stairs. So here are like separate, these are the steps, the stairs. Actually, what's the difference between steps and stairs? Like less than 10 steps are steps and more than 10 steps are stairs? I don't know. Or like, are steps those things that are open and staircase are like inside something? Like inside the building, they are called staircase? They are called stairs? Do let me know if you understand the difference between steps and stairs. I am using them like interchangeably, because if you are going to be like, so you know, if the description, if the understanding is that anything that is enclosed is stairs, then I'm not drawing this. This is not the right thing to draw for the prompt stairs. Like I should have drawn something inside a room or a building or something, and then it would have been better if I've done like isometric drawing instead, because then I would probably draw like I don't know, spiral staircase or something in the middle of the house or something. There's actually a church, so I'm gonna draw the church. So I would say like even Korea, it's pretty diversified. Like there are a lot of people you know, who worship different things, and they're pretty fine with it. Like there are a lot of Christians. There are also people who are into the, I don't know, like Buddhism. Is it Buddhism that, or is it Taoism? I'm not very sure, but it seems to me like they have a few kinds of religion. Okay. Okay, I think I am done. Just let me check that I actually got everything there. This is kind of big though. Yeah, this is actually too big, because it's like almost the same size as this part, the big building. So I have to like erase this. You know, the thing about not drawing for a while and having to go back to draw architectural building is that you will get proportions wrong. I think you're just not that careful, or you know that acuity, it's not there, because you haven't been looking at buildings and comparing the sizes with your eyes and coordinating with your hands. So you know, things can be a little bit off, but no biggies. After a while, you know, you will be able to get it back. Yeah, so you just need a little bit more practice. So probably it's good for me to try out, still kind of big, to do this before I go for urban sketching, because I can you imagine if I do this when I'm sketching, and yeah, I'm gonna be so stressed at tomorrow when I realize that, you know, I'm getting all these all wrong. Yeah. Okay, so let's draw these small little houses. We will stop around here, I think. So I'll just, maybe later on I'll just add in the details. Okay, so yay, this is the sketch. What time is it now? I still have some time. It's only 12:20, so I still have some time to draw this. Okay, let's just clean this up a little, because otherwise I don't like a lot of things. Okay, let me tie my hair up again, untify myself, and we can start drawing. So as I said, today I'll be doing using just my Shinhan colors, the Korean colors that I have. I don't have a lot of Korean colors. Okay, sorry. I have the urge to remove all the dust, the eraser dust. Okay, let's go back. So as I was saying, what am I saying? Okay, I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, I'm going to use my Shinhan. I'm going to use my Shinhan colors. So I think I got a set, not a set, I got a few colors from, what's that place, from Overjoy, when I completed my I had to just to reward myself at when I did the what do you call that, workshop. I did a urban sketching workshop in Overjoy beginning of the year, before all this COVID thing happened. So I was pretty lucky that I could do this before everything. I could do it before all the restrictions started, and then there were even some people who actually they couldn't get, they couldn't do anything. They were not, like, their classes were cancelled because of COVID. So can you imagine like how much time? What's happening? Okay, I think it's running low. Okay, so this is a 0.8. Okay, this is kind of thick actually. Maybe I can show you how it actually looks like. Okay, so this is the actual thickness. Normally I can draw thinner lines by like drawing at the side, but I think I might have killed it, so I have to draw it like that. Okay, like flat, like 90 degrees. So I can't do much variation, like line variation today. Yeah, just because of this pen, the Shinhan that I'm using. So I think I got some watercolor from, I think it was the Shinhan PWC. So Shinhan has got the professional series. Those are not professional. Those are like, I think academic grade. And then the professional ones, the professional grade is actually the PWC. I don't know what PWC means. Maybe someone can clarify that. Yeah, but then, yeah. And just remember that if you are going to buy Shinhan colors, just go and buy the PWC, okay? I thought the colors were pretty opaque when I first started using it, and then when you first put the color, lay the color down, they are very vibrant. The colors are really nice, very vibrant colors, but then you realize that the colors are a little bit opaque. Yeah, straight off, like when you first start using it. But somehow the colors will settle and below the lines, and if you have lines, you will be able to see them. So don't worry about it. Okay, it may seem like it's opaque and you'll cover the lines, but actually they don't. So maybe later, if I have time, if I get to like paint this, we will look at it together. Okay, so the painting will be tomorrow. So today I don't think I can finish this in the timing by like 1 o'clock today. So I will just be focusing on drawing. Yeah. But there isn't very much here because I sort of already lined most of the stuff. Like everything has been drawn with the pencil. So all I need to do is to just line over that pencil, which is not a difficult task. Okay. So I think these are like electric boxes or something, like gives the power and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting, the kind of like things they actually have outside. Okay, so this one I think like these are the wires. So at that time, when I did the Inktober drawing for wires, I did the sketch of the Daegu street scene. It's actually a picture that I took when I was in Korea that time. I think we it was like before dinner, so we were on our way for dinner. Yeah. So I don't know where Joseph was. So as I said, my friend Joseph actually took this picture because he's from Korea, and I probably went there for some event, or probably he went to on a sketching trip. I don't know. And he took this picture, and I fell in love with this picture, because of how interesting the shapes were, like, you know, how it actually opens up into like a stairs, and then into the sea, and the rest of the town. I thought this was really interesting, and that's why I chose it for Inktober52 drawing. I'm not sure whether they are going to continue, Jade Parker's going to continue with Inktober52. But I think I really would like to continue with the challenges, because I think it helps me. I like to draw. Sometimes I really have no idea what to draw, and these really help me. And it's sort of, there are also people who actually use all these prompts, so it's easy to get people to, you know, to see your art or to appreciate it. So I hope he carries on with this. Yeah. And previously when I was doing this, I used to hate it when he gives like those prompts that are really hard to find, that I can't find landscape or building pictures for. Example would be like Garnet. Like, oh, I tell you, I don't know how long it took me to think about it before I settled on that picture of the paddy field in Philippines. So yeah, I sort of figured out, like, if I were to do this again, if he's gonna do it again, what I'll do this time is I would incorporate isometric drawings, those drawings that I've done for the stream ink, into Inktober52, and use them for like situations where I can't fit a sketch, you know, this kind of sketch in. I would use the isometric to replace. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I don't know what y'all think, if you know what I mean. So in my YouTube channel, recently, the video before this video, so today I actually published one video, and it's on the super granulating colors from Shrinky. So I've also been doing a lot of painting from there. Oh, I'm not sure if I've been just talking and talking and talking. Okay, the thing about me is I just talk and talk and talk and talk. Sometimes I don't look at the announcements, and I may miss things. So I'm sorry if if I had missed anything. So as I was saying, I was posting recent video. The most recent video is on the color, the spinky green colors. Okay. And the one before that was on the Stream Ink, the project that I actually did. So Stream Ink was quite interesting concept. There were a series of prompts that were decided by fellow streamers, and yeah, I am quite glad that I really joined the streamers on this on that October Art Challenge. Yeah, so yep. Okay, so I am just gonna continue just drawing the other side of the building. So this pen, when you use in this way, straight down, right, it's pretty thick. It's like 0.8, so it can be like up to 0.5 to 0.8. Yeah, so I guess I can vary the lines by the weight of my stroke. So if I press down like totally, it would be like a thick line. But if I use a slightly different weight when I try to, use like maybe lighter, I press down lighter, I can get a different weight of line. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so this is how you actually try to get some kind of line variation from this kind of pen, your technical pen. So this is going to paint this down, paint this whole thing, like draw this whole thing down black, to sketch it, like, yeah, because it's in the shadow. So this part is totally dark, is in the shadow. So so if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask me, okay? If I can answer you, I will, okay? I'll answer you. So it could be, question on techniques, question on the type of pen I'm using, question on the type of paper I'm using, yeah, and other stuff. Okay. I think I need more than 2 monitors. So now I'm actually using my laptop, my MacBook to stream, and then I actually connected to an external monitor to monitor the stream chats and stuff like that. Okay, I actually still quite a noob at streaming. Like, I don't know how to do all those bells and whistles and stuff like that, those interesting things that people do with the emojis and stuff like that. I still don't know how to do it. Yeah, but I don't care. I mean, like, one day I would learn, but that's not gonna stop me from streaming. I'm still gonna stream. Perhaps, like, maybe people will be like, wow, how boring is this channel? How come there isn't all these things? Yeah. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Let's go on to the next. So I already done these 2 sides. Maybe a little bit dark, but it's okay, we'll see. Like, when we paint it, it might look different. So sometimes you don't pass judgment so soon. Yeah. Okay, just go with the flow. You might not know how it would turn out. So by just passing a judgment too early, you probably might miss out on learning points. I don't know if I make sense. Sometimes I just talk rubbish like this, and then I don't even know. Oh no. Oh no, this is too thick. Okay, so it's supposed to be much thinner, but oh man, it's okay. Okay, the underside is darker, so we're just gonna color that a little bit darker. And here's this one. So it's actually made up of like two of these. Okay, and it goes down like that. So I'm just gonna draw it down like that. It's kind of like I don't know. It's like a little bit off slightly. The perspective is not that correct. Okay, I don't have any technique, for perspective. I just draw what I see. Sometimes I see not so well, and my drawing will look strange. Like now, like I think my staircase look kind of strange right now. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It still looks like a staircase. It doesn't have to be like perfect, yeah. But we do know, like, on the center parts here, they are actually lighter, so let's try not to touch them. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave these, leave this part, like this 2 rails here, as like white, untouched, and then I will just color some of these. Okay, so this is how it would look, and then yay! Okay, some steps here, so yeah, just step over here. So just try not to like, you know, we just try to draw everything in. So it has been a while since tomorrow, as I said, we are going to Orchard, right? It's been a while since I stepped into like Orchard Road. So I hope that I won't get like a big shock, you know, like whether like, oh, I didn't know like this shop is closed. Is it too pixelated? It looks pixelated. Okay, on my Streamlab OBS it looks fine. On Twitch it looks pretty pixelated, but I think on YouTube it looks okay. It's kind of strange. Like why is it like that? Is it because of the plan that I have on stream on Twitch? Are there plans like this kind of plans? And do a guide. I mean, I don't know. If you guys know, just let me know. Yeah, is it because I didn't select the correct resolution or something? Okay, so now I'm just drawing the roof details. So this is the blue color house, which I may have gotten a little bit of the perspective wrong. Might be slightly wrong. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just drawing this for fun. Okay. Nobody paid me. The owner of the house didn't pay me to draw his house, so it doesn't matter. I can draw it wrongly. Okay, so I have a feeling that this pen is probably, I probably need to like throw it away soon because of the ink. Doesn't look like I have much left in the ink. Okay, so this is the first house, closest, and there's all these structures, these tiles. So the tiles are like the long kind. Okay, so let's just use the side. So I'm using the side of the technical pen to make these like more organic lines. Yeah. Like that. Okay, so we have this done, and then let's work on the rest of the building. So this is, I think, a small, I don't know what this is. It's not a window, so I really have no idea. Like why is it there? Okay, I don't know. Okay, that looks like some electric box again, and we have the house. This looks like a little, like an entrance to the house. So interesting, right? Oh, it's a letter box. So it's the same thing. So this is actually repeated over here. Ah, now I see it. Okay, so that's actually like another of the could be a letter box. Yeah, yeah, it looks like letter box to me. Okay, I finally got that right, I think. And that's like the door to the house, to this house. Okay. I think the perspective is a little bit wrong. It could, yeah, I may, yeah, let me just change it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so because the house is actually facing this direction, so I have to make sure that the door is actually facing the right angle as well. Okay, so that's the door. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. So as I said, I think this part here is a little bit off, because of how I had changed, because I had changed the width, you know. Yeah. I may have, yeah. Okay. No matter. Don't worry. We'll see. We'll see what we can do from here. So I may need to, let me think. that's the part I need to actually move this up a little bit. So I have to erase this a little. Erase this off. You have to erase this off. Okay. Okay, I may stop for a little break. Oh no, what happened? Okay. Okay, my oh, okay, it's back. Okay. The Twitch is not doing so well. There's a little bit of a lag just now, so I was a little bit worried like it might get cut off. So when I first started I'm using Restream, just to let you guys know. When I started off using Restream, I had problem getting the signal to be there. Like it would just suddenly go off. Like I would have a lot of drop frames. And of course, you know, at that time when I was streaming, I had people watching, and then suddenly you just see that I got cut off like for no reason. So I mean, I think as a streamer, this is probably the worst thing that can happen. Yeah, and since then, you know, at that time I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna use Restream. Yeah, and then when I started using this again, I found that it actually works. So probably what I did at that time was I actually maybe mess too much with the settings, and that could have caused that you know, I may have like pushed the system a little bit too much, and yeah, so far so good, you know, except just now I saw that little lag over there, so I'm not sure what was causing that lag. But I mean, I think we recover pretty fast, so I think it's not a big deal. Okay, so I think it goes down like that. Yeah, although I really don't know if this is okay. Let me see. This part looks kind of weird. It's okay. Okay, so this really looks like a temple. So this is like the temple. You know, why do I say it's a temple? Okay, because normally in Asian culture, temple are red and green in color. So this thing here over here has got the red. You know, this part is red in color, and this part here is in green. So telltale sign that it's a temple. Nobody, no Asian will paint their house red and green unless they are a temple. Okay, it's really quite true. Okay, just to let you guys know. Yeah. Okay, this part is really dark, so I have no idea what this is. Could be like, you know, the part of the next house, which is the temple. Okay, and this part with it as well. I think. Okay, so this is a little bit off, but yeah, it's okay. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good to actually put in some of the dark colors here to show that it's actually in the shadow. I think here as well. Okay, and yeah, we can actually include some of the shadings here just to show like how organic this place is. So later on, I will be playing with watercolor on these two sides, and I'm quite looking forward to doing that. Okay, before we continue with the painting, let's just draw this part here. So this I think are like modern houses. Could be the apartment. No, actually they do look more like departmental store or like shopping malls or something, or like a hospital. Yeah, so these are like the bigger buildings, or could be schools, I don't know, could be. Yeah. Okay, so I can't draw them too big as well. It's gonna look pretty strange if I do so. So yeah, I'm kind of like a little bit worried that I may make mistake again and draw them too big. That would be like horrendous. I can't imagine that happening. Okay, then continue. Okay, doesn't look so bad. The next tall building is this one over here, and yeah, okay, so far so good. Perspective correct and everything. Okay, not so bad. Although I think I could have improved this one, but it's okay. Oh, this part looks strange. So strange. This part looks a bit strange over here. Yeah, but we all know. Really, I think I'm really reaching the end of the life for this technical pen, because can you see all these like lines? They are like no longer so straight. Hey, hi Margaret. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I'm like just talking and talking about my. Are you still there, Margaret? Hi. I'm so sorry. Hello, Margaret. Sorry to. I hope you're still around. Oh, sorry for my late reply. Hope you are still around. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you. It has been a while. I hope everything is good for you. Everything is all right. So I have been so last few days, the last few streams have been about the isometric drawings that I did for the Stream Ink. So I'm back to drawing buildings. Yeah, because I think this is really something that I really like to do. So I don't know. I will probably, as I think I've explained, like for in the future for the Inktober, if they're gonna continue this, I would go through the prompts as it comes, and I may decide to do stream in style illustration on certain prompts. Thanks for coming. How's your do y'all celebrate like Thanksgiving in UK? Probably not, right? Yeah, but it's still a good time to go shopping. I'm sure you do have all the Black Friday promos and stuff like that. So it's a good day to go out to do shopping. And also maybe you may have already started shopping online. In fact, there are a lot of these but I don't know, like throughout the year, I would be telling myself, yeah, I'm gonna get this during the what do you call that, Black Friday. And then when Black Friday come, like, okay, I can't bear to part with my money. No, it's okay. I shall be more frugal, that kind of thing. Yeah. So I didn't really buy anything. Actually, I didn't buy anything at all so far. Although I must say, I did some of my stuff on Etsy. I'm putting them for sale, like 20% off and things like that. And I hope that when people buy, they could buy when they need to buy any card to give out to friends. They can consider getting from my shop. Because I will be donating some of these to charity, and yeah, it's just like the first time that I actually do it like so publicly. So normally what I do is I would like buy some stuff and I would just donate them. But this year I'm trying to just see whether I could do it differently by pledging to give out a little bit of my earnings to them. Anyway, that's about Black Friday. So yeah, today's prompt is stairs, and can you see the stairs? Do you oh, you don't? Oh, Margaret says that in UK they don't celebrate it. Oh, you don't celebrate it? Yeah, I think so. But I think in Europe, I think Christmas is probably the bigger, like the most important, I would say, like most important time period, or like the time of the year for everyone. Because when I was in Paris, I was there for a while, like a year. I was working in Paris for a year, And I realized that when it comes when I had the chance to actually spend like quite a sad sad Christmas because I was there alone. And then all my friends would like I work in a lab, and my friends would be like going back to their hometown because most of them don't, their family were not, they are not in Paris, so they would go back to maybe southern France, northern France, and they go celebrate, you know, the Christmas with their family. And it's not like 1 or 2 days, they'll be gone for like 2 weeks or more than 5 days or something. And the whole place, the whole Paris, like the whole area is just so empty. There's so little people, and it's especially sad on a weekend. Like if you have a weekend, or you have like such like holiday weekends. Yeah, shops will be all closed. You can't buy bread. You can't buy groceries. You are like sort of stuck. And we used to, with the place where I used to stay at, they actually had like it was part of a school. It was the place is called City Universitaire, and then it was for like exchange students and people studying in schools in Paris to stay in. So exchange students will all stay there. So there used to be like a restaurant, and then people people would go there for dinner and lunch and stuff like that. And then when it's holiday season, yeah, it's these, I think the cafe closes. There's no uh, lunch, so you have to go get your own lunch. And then the shops are also closed outside, so you have to cook. So it was pretty sad. It was so cold. I tell you. Yeah, I hope to go give back, especially like now. I think a lot of people are not doing well. Yeah, Margaret, a lot of people are not doing well, so they can't give as much as they can when when times were still good. So I was just thinking, like they were actually appealing for people to help them. So I thought, why not I try to see what I can do. I mean, even if I don't sell any postcard this year, because sometimes I find it's hard to sell postcards, but probably because people don't use postcards recent nowadays. I'm not sure if that's a reason, or maybe it's not relatable to them because the postcards may be, like Singapore, right? Like I'm doing Singapore buildings, so unless you know what I'm doing, you'll be like, okay, yeah. So what's this place? It's not. It doesn't even ring a bell to them. So it's kind of difficult for people, I can understand, to support. So yeah, no worries. If let's say I don't get any sale, I would still be like donating, I guess a little bit of what I have for them. So I've chosen to give. I'm giving out to this organization called Voices for Animal, and they actually. Oh no, I don't think I should draw it. So they actually rehome breed dogs that were retired from breeding. Yeah, because like the people, everybody wants puppies, right? But they have to have something to some the moms and the dads, so they need these kind of pets to do the breeding for them. And most of the time, once they reach a certain age, especially for the female dogs, they would just retire them. And normally these poor people, these poor animals would know nothing except having babies and stuff like that. And it's kind of sad for them. I mean, I find it's really sad. They haven't, like, they probably didn't have the chance to have a family, a good family look after them, and probably the feeling of running around with friends, with family, and playing with toys and stuff like that. In fact, my mom's my parents had we actually adopted one of the dogs from there, and he's called Boy. Boy. He's a male, so he's a boy. He's called Boy. And when we first got him, he was so skinny. He was like super skinny. He's a poodle, like super skinny. And then like after having him for about 2 or 3 years, he has ballooned. Like I think his weight went up like four times. So it's probably no lah, 2 times. So I think when we first got him, it was like maybe 2.5, 3 kg, and he's now like 5 or 6 kg. Yeah, because my parents, yeah, they live alone, and you know, I guess to them he's like a little kid to them, so they would feed him with things that we don't agree. Like me and my sister, we are like, no, you can't feed him chocolate cake. He doesn't take chocolate cake. But they will still do that. But luckily he didn't take. They didn't feed him too much, so he didn't have any problems. Um, he didn't we didn't have to bring him to the vet because he had chocolate cake. Yeah, so I think this one is quite an easy piece. I really like the how all these come together. But I think, what time is it now? Yeah, it's about 1 o'clock. So I think, as I mentioned today, I am planning to do this for about until 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. So I know I'm not done yet, yeah. But what I'll do, I think it'll be tomorrow. What I'll do is I will paint this. It will be much faster. So I don't know what time I'll do it. I hope I have time in the evening. I'm not sure what time though. Yeah, but it will be pretty fast. Maybe like half an hour or so, it would be done. It'll be like, yeah. And I hope that it will look as good as what I have shown in the reference photograph. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy what I have done, enjoy what I have been talking about. I know, like, I tend to blabber. I just talk and talk and talk and talk, so it tend to be a monologue. So if you have any questions, if you want to ask other stuff, talk about your day, it's good to just stop me and write in the chat. Then we can all talk about stuff, steer me away from my monologue. Okay, so before I stop, I think what I'll do is I'll just erase this off just to show you how the pen lines are. So reason for me stopping at 1 is because tomorrow we have sketch walk, and it is at 9:30. And if I stop at 1, it means that if I go to sleep immediately, which is not possible. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good because the reference photograph, yeah, I think it's well taken. So it's taken by a friend on Instagram. So Joseph, he took this photograph, and I really, really like the perspective and the lines. That's why I decided to use it for today's drawing. So we must thank Joseph for his very good photography skill, and also of this place. Like, who would have known, like, this place has such a beautiful view. Yeah, so I think Korea has a lot of these beautiful scene, between two buildings, with perspective, with looking at different parts of the building. Hey, hi Aki, you lurking again? Oh no, I'm not painting today, because if I paint, I would I will sleep like really late. As I said, tomorrow morning I am going for sketching. So if I sleep now, I only have plus traveling and everything, I probably have less time to go to. I probably need to go to bed earlier, because or else I'll be late. And if I'm late, then it will be a lonely sketch again. So I hope to be a bit and I hope to be in time tomorrow so that I can say hi to my friends. I mean, we can't sketch together yet. Yeah, we are supposed to keep the groups of 5. So yeah, but I think it's still okay to say hi from afar and maybe just shout to each other, a little bit 100 meters away from each other, that kind of thing. So yeah, today I'm not painting. Tomorrow I'm painting. I hope I have a time. I'm not sure what time I'll be on, but if you don't see this, then I would probably post it somewhere, either Instagram or as the icon. What do you call that? Oh, what do you call that icon? On YouTube. So you'll see actually what I just did. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. I think I have a few viewers, so I just thank you if you're looking for watching. Do let me know if there's anything that you want to see. Yeah, and just I hope that you guys had a good time this weekend. This is Black Friday. I hope you buy something that you really need. Yeah, okay. So I just like to thank thanks to Aki and Margaret. Oh, okay, for watching. Thank you much. I think I'll see you again tomorrow, if I can. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Aki is always Aki from from Twitch, has always been coming. She comes like almost every week, so I'm really quite happy to say hi again. It's like meeting friend every weekend. And Margaret, sometimes I see you around as well, so it's always a pleasure to see people that supports me and also like to see what I'm doing. I really like it. I like that that you guys are so supportive. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice weekend. See you tomorrow. I think later. Yeah, I'll be probably start at 11ish or 12. It depends. Okay. Yep. Okay. Mata ne, right? See you tomorrow. And bye bye. It's 1 a.m. Yoo. Bye bye.